are ya?
I'm fine.
You look cute.
Thank you, so do you. Hey, Billy.
Hi.
I'm honored to be here with you.
I'm honored to be here with you.
Thank you. So, should we start talking about the tour?
Please.
Okay, so how's your creative process when it comes to like a big tour?
A lot of work. It takes a lot of talking, a lot of time, a lot of sitting on the floor and going over stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's just a really, like, the live show is such an important part of just my life, really. And yeah, I feel like, as with everything else, when I feel really passionate about like how I want creative to go, it's kind of a burden because I'm like, I can't just like relax and let people do it.
You want everything to be like
I just
perfect.
want it all to be perfect,
Yeah.
which you can't blame me, but it takes work. So it's a lot of. I work with this company called Moment Factory, and they are incredible, and they've always just been like really good at just like letting me do my thing, and then hearing everything I say, and then going, got it, and then they like do their little, because I don't know how to actually do it all. I just have these ideas, and then they give me all their ideas, and they have really cool stuff going on. So it's a process, and I feel really good about this tour. I feel like this has been a good one, and this is like towards the end. Like I've finished the tour part, and now I'm on the kind of,
Festival.
I had to come to South America after the tour.
Thank
obviously.
you.
I had
Obrigada.
to do that, but yeah, it's not long until it's over, sadly.
And how do you do, like, what do you do on your free time while traveling on tour? Because I know you're, like, very busy, so do you get, like, free time?
I mean, I do, yeah, like, weirdly, it's kind of a lot of free time, and it's really, really boring. I just sit around all day, because I can't really go anywhere. Especially here, it's, like, kind of it's, like, more of a thing, so it's a lonely vibe, girl. It's
Girl, if you want to go like somewhere that no one really
I'm trying to
cares
like
about,
I
you
want
just
like
let me
some
know.
empty park. That's what I want.
Okay,
I want like an
okay.
empty park with nobody around, and I just want to go
Okay.
and like play frisbee or like kick a
Frisbee.
ball around. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but really it's like plane, car, hotel, car, show, car, hotel, car, plane, car. And it
Another
just
plane,
keeps-
another
keeps
plane.
going. Yeah. So.
Okay. And how excited are you to meet your Brazilian fans? Because you know that Brazilian audience is like
It's
crazy,
the one. I
right?
know. It's the one I've been told about since the dawn of my career. Yeah, it's like it's always the number one fan place. And I'm telling you, man, I've been begging to come here. It's been years of like, when am I gonna get to go to Brazil, you guys? And we just, I had to make sure it was the right moment. But it's been such a long time coming. I can't even, like, I was looking out the window yesterday and I was like, I'm in Brazil. Like, come to Brazil is a sentence I've heard.
Come to
from
Brazil,
the
the
beginning.
meme. Oh my god, guys, she knows.
I mean, that's like one of the first comments I ever received when I was like 13 years old. Come to Brazil, and I was like, why would I? Nobody wants me there.
I mean,
And
we
here-
did.
now I do.
did. I started like following you since I was like 15, and we're the same age.
Really?
So, yeah, it's been a while.
Damn, OG, love it.
OG. And is there anything in Portuguese that you want me to teach you?
I mean, as we said before, cameras were on. I would love to know the little swear words, but
Okay,
I
we're
won't,
doing that later.
I won't make you do that right now. I would love to know, like,
A sentence or something that you want to say tonight.
damn, like, oh, okay, what's thank you?
Obrigada.
Obrigada.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Nailed it.
Obrigada. Oh, ooh, I love the way that feels in my
You can
mouth.
say like obrigada, guys.
Okay, is there like, because we have like thank you or like thanks or like thank you so much. Is there like a difference? Are there
So
like,
thank you so much is like formal, right? Mm-hmm. And then thanks is more cool.
Sure.
So if you want to be like cooler, you can say obrigada. So you cut the O, Mm-hmm. So you just
got
shorten
it. Okay, got it. Good to
Obrigada.
know.
Obrigada, gente. Gente is like guys.
So
You're not
like
crazy.
thanks, guys.
Yeah. Obrigada, gente.
Gente?
Gente.
Ooh, I like this language.
You like this?
It sounds cool.
So in your album, you have a song called Billie Bossa Nova.
I sure do.
And I mean, you're in Brazil.
I am.
Who were your like Brazilian references? Is there anyone that you look up to?
I mean, the entire world of it is just, I look up to that, just in general. I'm not Billie Bossa Nova, but Bossa Nova is just one of my favorite genres in the world. I really love it. And that's like how that song happened. It's just, I loved that. Anything Bossa Nova, I was playing it. And my brother knew that, and he like made a beat and just called it Billie Bossa Nova. So we just left it named that because it was just like a beat that he was like, I know Billie loves this, and I'll just send it to her, and I'll just call it, it's a Bossa Nova beat for Billie. So here we go, Billie Bossa Nova. And yeah, and I really wanted to like make a good enough song because I didn't want to like be disrespectful.
Let people down.
Let people down. Like,
never.
I don't want to name anything after a genre that is bad. You know what I'm saying? So I love that song personally. I think that's one of my a good one. So that's like one of my favorite ones to perform. I love to sing it. I feel like it's just it's a good one.
You feel good about it?
I feel good about it.
Nice.
I gotta tell you, yeah.
And is there like any performance of yours that you're really proud of? You're like, guys, this one was like the one.
Well, there's different shows, like live shows, that I feel really proud of. I mean, I played Argentina a couple nights ago, and that was really, really nice.
Wild.
It was really, really fun. And then, some of my other favorite shows were like random shows over the years, but I guess like a more of one someone could like look up and watch. Gosh, I feel like I've done some like acoustic performances that I feel really proud of. I don't know off the top of my head, but I've done a couple like of a song of mine called Getting Older that I feel like I feel really good about. Or My Future. I just did one, I did a little acoustic version of My Future a couple months ago for, what was that for? The Earthshot Prize. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. It was a busy time. I was forgetting stuff, but that's somewhere out there, and I really felt really good about that performance. Yeah.
And I mean, we're Gen Z. Is there someone from Gen Z that really inspires you?
I feel like, man, really, like everyone I look out into the crowd and see, I feel like
You get to connect to them?
I do. I feel so close to them, and I feel, I feel, it feels so familiar. It's really weird to, see strangers and feel familiar with them. It's always like, when you meet somebody and you feel like you've known them forever. I feel like, I kind of feel like that when I'm on stage and I look out and I see all these people, and I think, something I've always been really grateful for, that I'm just really happy about, is that, since the beginning of my career and whatever, I've really been the same age as my audience, which has been really nice. Like, it's cool to like not feel like I'm in a different world, and like not feel like I'm too old and I don't understand them, or I'm too much like younger than them and I feel like I don't know how to interact with them. I feel like it's always been I've just been the same age, and I feel like we've just gotten along, from the beginning. And every time I'd meet anybody, like at a show, in the crowd, meet and greets or whatever, like I just immediately like bonded with them, and I really hold that close to me. And I feel sad that I'm gonna get older and older, and they're gonna get younger. But the original ones were all the same age.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
But I'm happy with any age, truly. It's just, yeah. Anyway.
So recently you launched a new fragrance.
Yeah, I did.
Where do you get the inspiration from? I tried that.
You did?
I did. I just arrived from Orlando, so I was trying everything.
Oh.
Love them.
Well, thanks. I just love fragrance. I love scent. I always have. And I have like a million fragrances, and I'm just constantly mixing them and using things that aren't fragrances as fragrances, just like weird essential oils, or like some sort of like diffuser thing, or like whatever. And I just, or like I'll like rub a flower on my like skin, or like rub I don't know. It's just, I love scent so much, and I have a really, really strong sense of smell, and so I get inspiration really everywhere. So like all around the world and all around, you know, a lot of just like nature. I like to. There's so many smells if you just like go to a park or like go outside. It just smells everywhere you go.
Like grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping. I mean, truly anywhere you go, there's lots of smells, and it's a gift and a curse when you got a super sniffer like me, and it's, you know, anywhere I go and like it's either like really, really great or horrible. It's a lot of exiting and entering when I'm touring in like the back way. Like I always like come through like if I'm going to a hotel, I like pull into like the back parking lot and go through the kitchen and then go up, and usually we park in like the garbage area where they throw everything away, and it reeks. It reeks. So there's a lot of bad smells that I have to deal with. But yeah, I mean,
hopefully you got to do yours.
Yeah. But that's why you got to make perfume, so you can spray that on and not have to smell the garbage disposal.
And now I want to finish asking you something is there anything that you wrote when you were like a teenager that hits different now that you're older? I mean, you're not old, but you know.
I'm much older than I was then. And even if I'm not much older, I mean,
we change a lot.
Yeah, very different place of life. I feel like the difference between 15 and 20 or 16 and 21 is like
scary.
Nothing like it never does that again. Like I feel like when you're in your 20s and 30s and 40s, like 5 years is really not that, you don't change that much, you know?
Really?
I feel like it just gets less and less crazy as you get older. Because dude, I mean, I think about, I was watching this, and I'll answer your question in a second, but I was watching I found this video of me from when I was like 14, and I did an interview, and I was saying something about, I don't even know what, and in the interview I said like, yeah, well, you know, 2 years ago when I was like 12, and I was like, oh my God, 2 years ago at that time was when I was 12. And it's just so weird because the amount of difference between 12 and 14 and 14 and 17.
It's huge.
It's nuts. So, yeah, I feel like everything I made when I was a teenager, I feel completely different. I mean, it's like I'm not even the same. I don't even recognize myself, but I also do. It's weird. It's really weird. But I feel like song-wise, I mean, I would say that every song I write and that my brother and I write together, it changes meaning over the years. I would say, like, you know, an old song of ours like Hostage feels really different to me and means a lot of different things to me. And even Ocean Eyes, I find that one to like hit me in different ways now, even though I listen to it and I sound like a baby. And even songs from Happier Than Ever, which is like the most recent project I put out, like those songs for me for so long were like the newest version of me and the very now version of me. And now even I'm like, it's such a different version of me. It's just so wild how much we change in such a short amount of time. So I feel like all of Happier Than Ever, that album, means different things to me than it did now. I feel like Lost Cause has had new meanings to me every couple months because somebody does something stupid and it pisses me off, and it works. So, you know.
Thank you, Billie.
Yeah,
it was
sure.
so nice getting to know you.
Nice to know you too. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for having me.
And do you want to send a kiss like to your Brazilian fans?
I do. I love you. What's I love you? How do you say that?
Te amo.
Te amo. Te amo.
Bye.
Cute.